All right, everybody, we're back. The studio audience here is out of control. I'm just saying right now. So we're back with Brian Van de Hoof from DJ Hoof Productions, right?
Icky, you said we had to do that, so we're doing it. I asked him to
do that when he came on. Like, I just want you to do that.
Maybe I should start doing that at network meetings. I don't know, but
yeah. So what got? Okay, before we talk about DJ Hoof, what got you into being a DJ? Because every meeting that I've ever been with you, you are the most calm, quietest dude I've ever seen in a networking group.
I make this whole transformation. I don't know why it is maybe some kind of multiple personality disorder, but I've always loved the music since I was a little kid. I knew how to run my dad's stereo and play records on it, and so no stereo was safe for me. I knew how to use it and knew how to run it. So I wasn't blowing speakers and stuff like that, but I knew how to use it and play records.
You lived on the edge, didn't you? I can see it right now. I can just hear it in my head. It's just on the edge of cracking. No, it's back. It's good. It's good. Right. So you just fell in love with it. And have you done this forever?
Yeah, I've been doing it professionally since 1998, and I was teaching myself how to mix the records together in my bedroom. That was before YouTube and all that. So
right.
I just heard on the radio that, we're live at the nightclub and on the turntables. So I need turntables, even though everybody's buying CDs right now. So.
Right. So do you still spin vinyl?
When I'm playing out, yes, I am using an actual vinyl record that's on an actual turntable, and people think it's just for show, and I'm like, I would not drag all this crap out.
Yeah, you have no idea what it is to set this stuff up.
But that vinyl record actually manipulates the computer file, so the MP3 or the WAV file on the computer, and so it's like having the records without having to carry a bunch of records around. It's great.
Right. Okay. All right. So let's talk about the DJ Hoof Productions. What is DJ Hoof Productions?
Well, essentially, I'm a mobile DJ that I can do parties, I say, from 2,000 to 2,000 people. I have I have 3 different levels of sound and lighting systems. So for a small party of like 50 people, or in a smaller room, like a networking event, or a massive school dance of 1,000 students. Okay.
So you actually, so if I wanted to hire you to do an opening event somewhere, you can handle whatever crowd I can throw at you.
Sure.
Pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
A 30,000 person music festival, yeah, we're going to need to bring in some more equipment, but I can still spin it though.
Okay. So as long as they get the bigger sound system, you're good. You can just plug right in and rock and roll, or scratch.
But I can do. I'm what one guy called it. The Motley Crue concert system that I have. That can do a massive school dance in a huge gym, or like even probably a massive parking lot or football field. So.
Dang, that is pretty good. Now, so what kind of events do you do? I mean, I know it's easy to say, well, I'm a DJ and I can handle. But what kind of events are your specialty, or can you just handle them all depending on the situation?
I'm pretty versatile. I love doing nightclubs, and especially like beach resorts. I'm doing a lot, playing poolside at a lot of the beach hotels right now, and that's a lot of fun. And I do radio too. So
I was going to say, you're not just an event guy. You're actually on a medium, right?
Yeah, right now I do mixes for the Q105 Saturday Night Dance Party. So I'm not the host of the show. I'm not the guy you hear on there. That's Gino. He does a great job with that. I just do the little mix sets that we have of 15 minutes. Classic throwback music, great stuff.
Love classic throwback stuff. If you can do that, you can do anything. So let's talk about. Can you do clean? I know the radio can get away with some stuff, but there's other events out there just like, I don't want the bad language, but they want the.
Yeah, I do a lot of adult-oriented events. I've worked in strip clubs, but I can turn around and do a complete 180 and clean that up for the kids. In fact, I've done both types of events in the same day.
Okay.
So, absolutely.
Was that having the different records or different MP3s, or you got these are the clean side, this is not the clean side?
Yeah, it's all labeled. It's all labeled in the system. It's either clean or radio mix, then dirty or explicit, however they choose to label it. But yeah, so I've got that there, and I even have a little color coding: red's explicit and green's not. So
you can find this all on your website.
Yeah,
that is absolutely phenomenal. that I can go to your website and go, okay, I need you for this, and this is the type of music now you do genre music? Like it's all going to be all 80s or all 90s? I
can do that if
90s was good. But I'm
if
just
that's
saying.
hey, that's what I grew up in. But
Yeah.
if it's an all 80s party or all
Right.
90s party or whatever your theme is, I'll definitely cater it to that.
Okay, now you do weddings and bar mitzvahs
Do
and
weddings
bat mitzvahs and
weddings and birthday parties and sweet 16s, great for that.
now how far do you travel?
I'll go at least 100 miles within St. Pete. I'm based out of St. Pete, and I'll go 100 miles without charging any extra. And like the photographer, if you want to pay for it, I'll go anywhere. So.
Right. So you can handle anywhere in the U.S., I guess.
Sure.
But okay, all right. So so let's talk about the type of systems you use, because I'm a tech guy, right?
Okay.
So when you all of a sudden you told me that you use a record to spin to activate the computer, I'm kind of curious. So what kind of gearing you get into, or is that a trade secret? And I'm not supposed to.
No, it's not it's not trade secrets. You can just look at it and you'll see it with a lot of different DJs be using roughly the same thing. But it's using two Technics 1200s. That's been the standard turntable since like 1979 for DJs, and some of them they'll last that long. They're that good.
Wow.
And with a mixer in the middle that's connected to a program called Serato, and that's how the computer files are getting controlled. And then I use
Just the way you go, right?
Yeah.
All right, so if I hire you, do you bring in the lights and everything, or you're just the sound system side?
No, I have lighting systems as well, so I'll bring that if that's required, and we'll tailor that
Kinda
to
make
the
it look
size.
kinda cool, right.
Yeah, tailor
Right.
that to if you need uplights around the room to give it that ambiance, kind of like you have back here.
Right.
I can do that, and obviously the big moving party look and make it look like a nightclub if you want
Right.
it like that. So
Okay. Now, I think this is the one question that no DJ I've ever met likes. Do you karaoke?
I actually don't, but I know I know
because-
someone who does, and I can refer that out because that's a whole. I've filled in for a friend that does it, and it's a whole nother music library that you have to obtain, and it's so.
Now, is there licensing involved in what you do?
Technically, the venues are supposed to pay these licensing fees. I don't know if they ever do or not.
Right.
So technically, that's up to them. And with putting my stuff online, I post a lot of mixes to Mixcloud, a website called Mixcloud.com, and they do pay the licensing and stuff for that. So
I don't have to worry. Well, but if I hire you, though, I don't have to worry about you getting in trouble because
No.
of FCC and all that kind of fun
No,
junk,
absolutely
which
no.
is that's awesome.
Never ran into an issue with that.
So where are you located? Where can people find you?
I'm spending a lot on Clearwater Beach, and obviously people can catch me on the radio every Saturday night on Q105, and then it's varied.
Okay,
you can see me
but they
out.
can always
I'm-
go to the website and get a hold
Yeah.
of you. How far out are you booked right now? Are you busy? Because it sounds like to me
I
everybody, your
have
brother wants a
some-
party.
Yeah, it's this summer's going fantastic,
Right.
and actually better than I ever have. So I'm definitely grateful for that. I got a few things booked into the fall, but and people asking about next year, but I haven't had that. I haven't had those solid contracts yet.
They haven't
so.
put that
They haven't
deposit
put
down
that
yet.
yet. Gotta put that
deposit
money down.
and you got me. That's the way it goes, right? All right.
Exactly.
So let me ask you a question. I've not asked this, and I am so ashamed that I've not asked this question. How is RGA working out for you?
RGA has been the best. I've tried several other networking groups, been members of it, but I've had more direct business. And even I've only been in there like right about a year now.
Okay.
And you got to build that know, like, and trust factor in any network group that you join. That's crucial, but still it seems that it has happened faster in RGA than anywhere else.
That's awesome. So I want you to know, look, if you've got an event coming up and you need music, here's what he doesn't know. I watch everybody and I listen to everybody in our RGA meetings, right? You got to be the calmest, most laid back dude I have ever met in my life, but you go watch on his website, stuff like that, you are out of control. So it's really interesting to see the two sides. You know, this is the professional laid back, this is the guy, and then there's the dude can lay it down. And I mean,
Absolutely.
lay it down. He's really, really good. If you don't believe me, go to his website and then go some of his I guess your sample work.
Yeah.
But absolutely phenomenal. All right, so again, go get that tea. We got another guy coming up. Yeah, he's going to talk to you about water.
That's good water.
Water's a big deal. And actually, I love the water that he brought to us. And then, we're going to, in the new studio, we're actually going to have one of his systems there. So we'll be right back after these messages.